You have been there before. Everything was going fine, and then, out of nowhere, she changed. She went quiet. She picked an argument about something so small it barely made sense. She pulled back just enough to make you question everything, and you sat there, genuinely confused, trying to figure out what you did wrong, when the truth is you did nothing wrong at all. Stay with me until the third test, because that one will completely change how you respond to her forever, and most men never figure it out until it is already too late. She was not being irrational. She was not overreacting. She was watching you. Everything you did next was telling her something she needed to know before she decided how much further to let you in. Women test men, not always consciously, not always deliberately, but consistently and almost always for the same reason. They need to know who you actually are under pressure before they fully invest. Research on attachment behavior consistently shows that testing in women is almost always rooted in a need for emotional security rather than a desire to cause pain. The first test is the emotional stability test. She creates a small conflict and watches how you respond. Do you panic and over-explain yourself? Do you get angry and shut down? Or do you stay calm and hold your ground without crumbling? Psychologists consistently identify emotional regulation under pressure as one of the traits women find most compelling in a long-term partner. The man who passes this test stays steady and lets his steadiness speak louder than her uncertainty. But the second test is where most men fall apart completely. The second test is the attention test. She goes quiet and waits to see if you notice, not because she wants desperate messages, but because she wants to know if she is a priority or an afterthought. Reach out once with genuine warmth, then give her space. Care without desperation is exactly what this test was designed to reveal. And if you think that was revealing, wait until you hear the third one. The third test is the boundary test, and this one determines everything. She pushes slightly past what you are comfortable with to see if your standards are real or just words. A man who adjusts his values every time she applies pressure is a man she will eventually stop respecting. The man who holds his boundaries with calm confidence is the man she decides is worth staying for. Passing her tests is not about playing games. It is about being so grounded in who you are that her uncertainty never shakes your foundation. That kind of man does not just pass the test. He makes her stop feeling the need to run them all together. Drop a comment and tell me which test you have experienced the most. Share this with a man who needs to understand what is actually happening. Subscribe, because we keep it completely real here every single week. See you in the next one.